Ah. How do I see if it's... if it is alive? Uh... Haha. Right. Turn that off. Hip 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 hip. I don't know where to see. Okay. Ow. I'm in a terrible position for what I'm doing and not prepared. Right. Okay. So I'm actually back to building some stuff. That being said, it's the first time I've done it on the tube. I was previously on another site. Ooh, air of mystery. I'm very tired already. But yeah, I am today building, or continuing to build, the Warhammer Quest Cursed City models. So far I have built a bunch of the heroes, then the wrong bases came in the kit, so I had to wait for some new ones to turn up, so before I could finish them, and this is what we're on to at the minute. This man doesn't have a head. I haven't stuck his face on, apparently. God, I hope I didn't chuck the sprue out. I don't think I did. So we won't look at him, but I've done some guys so far. There's Radukar the Wolf, Brutog Corpse Eater. Dropped it. Gonna move them out of the way. Did some of the little, like, token doodaddies as well. This guy, Watch Captain Halgrim, and Torgilius the Chamberlain. We're gonna kick off today by actually sticking the guy's head on, because apparently that was a thing that I forgot to do when I was building this the other day. So I'm going to find his head, which is that one, and I'm going to give him a head. Then I'm going to build these two fellas, which are the Kozorgi something or the others. Where'd that go? Oh no. What the? Oh, okay. Whew. I thought it said farewell and went to another land, and I was getting ready to throw all of my toys out the pram already. But just gotta trim it up. Fetch the guy, fetch the glue. Hope the glue thing hasn't clogged up again. It hasn't clogged up for a change. This excites me more than it should. But yeah, so for anyone, well, I suppose anyone would be new, because as I say, I was on Twitch before. Hi, I'm Joey, the turnip. Don't ask. Well, I mean, you can ask. It's Wispy Turnip because that was a randomly generated gamer tag I got years ago, so I've gone back to it for things and stuff. 19 and 20. That's 16. That's 19. Just kind of trying to not fail at what I'm doing here. Share the enjoyment of building and painting and making, and the camera isn't right. Why is the camera not right? And there's things in the way. Snippy snip. Anyway, try that again. Yeah, I'm just kind of here to share hobby with anyone that's interested in watching it. And apparently stabbing myself in the end of the finger. I will try my hardest to be consistent, but it won't happen because I am not consistent and I am mentally unstable. I have a spicy brain. Life is difficult. Too much information, like 5 seconds into a stream, you fool. What I'm saying is I want to share stuff and I'll try my hardest to be as consistent as possible. But forgive me if I'm not. I don't know if I can actually make a schedule on the YouTube. I'm going to have to investigate into it more. I know very little. All I know is I had a recommendation to give YouTube a go. Over the other place, as it was more like user friendly, easier to access the stuff, easy to manage, and supposedly friendlier to like newer content creators and stuff. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to give YouTube a bash. And hopefully have some fun with people. Have some good times. 21, 2, and 3. Where did I put the sprue? 22 is very small. 22. 23. I will say, getting... Hang on, I'm going to hold this one. Getting this set up on here, ready to go, was infinitely easier than it was elsewhere. Like, really, really simple. I think I use OBS. I had to press, like, a button and sign into my account. And that was literally it. Like, it was a very intuitive, simple way of getting everything synced up, linked up, etc. So, I like that. How easy it was. I'm getting warm already. Fun. But where did I put the base? It's on the table already. Which way up does this go? That way up, by the looks of things. It'll probably match up more when I actually try and stick it on his head. No? That way up. It is that way up. Get on. Is it that way up? Wait, it's got another divot. Maybe it is the other way up. No, there is the divot. I was right the first time. Wow. So I'm hoping things are of an acceptable quality in terms of the quality. God, making sense is hard. Video quality. That's where what I was trying to get at. I hope the video quality is fine. It's meant to be 1080. Whether it's coming up as 1080, I don't know. The camera's meant to be 1080. I don't know. I'm just I'm learning. This is a learning experience. It's a very different animal to messing about just like editing little videos like I used to do and recording games, which I did for a while here. This guy's done. He is Night Guard 1. Yay, I'm going to drink some tea. Excuse me a moment. But yeah, it's there's a lot more to it than you'd think. It's not as simple as just like going, cool, I'm going to stream, and that's basically it. It's a little more involved. Oh, do not feel good today. I got up this morning early for me because I had a doctor's appointment. Took my medication I take for everything that I need it for. Took myself down to the doctor's. Got halfway there, and my tablets decided to be like, hey, we didn't go down. And set off a massive GERD attack. Why am I sharing this with people? Well, I am, so. Eat my info dump. So yeah, big old bout of the ouchie indigesties. Had my doctor's appointment. That was like okay. Confirmed some stuff, but never mind. And then had to like walk home whilst trying to keep whatever was inside me, and not redecorate the pavements. Why am I saying all this? Got home, used the old wives' technique of drink some milk to try and like soothe the burning. Did nothing. Necked a huge glug of like antacid goo, and had to kind of wait for it to ease off. It has eased off, but it hasn't gone away, and I've been drinking tea since, which probably isn't the smartest thing to drink. I should probably be on like weak squash. But I'm nothing if not incredibly stupid. So I'm just going to continue drinking tea and probably exacerbate it by adding like some sort of cola beverage in later. My infinite wisdom. How do you go on? I'm going to test fit this before I commit. It's the wrong bit. No, it's not. It's the right bit. Oh, it goes on the front. How? Oh, I have to poke his head through. That's not very intuitive. How am I supposed to get the knobbler in? How am I supposed to poke his head through and get the knobbler in? Go on, get in. Get in. In. I just keep saying get in. There we go. It'll eventually work. And it did. Also realise I missed a chunk of yuck to take off there. Holes! It's interesting to read on the box for this. Is like you can put the whole thing together. Like you just need clippers. You don't need to glue anything. And as I put it together, I'm like, no, just no. Like one, why would you? And two, there are definitely parts of this that are not gonna hold for long without some glue. But to be honest, I'm probably only going to play the game like once and then it'll all go on display. So I have a display, which is over there. Why am I gesturing at a camera that can't be seen? Alright, they're the two guard fellows complete. I'm going to do some of like the objective-y, bits next, I think. Sorry, this is not what people need to hear, but can't help it. So yeah, we're gonna build some of the small base objectives that came in the kit next, I think. And the bat swarms and the rats. Not the rat swarms, 'cause I've done the rats already. Oh god. I'm fine. I need 2 D33s and I might just do one. 33. Help if I had it the way up where the numbers are. That's 39. What uses 39? Okay, I'm just gonna, I think, for this, pick out the bits from the sprues as I'm going along. Find a number, find whatever part it corresponds to, build one of those. Rinse and repeat. Did I not clip? Excuse me. Thank you. So then I need 38, which was the gravestone. That's 5. 5 is not 38. Where is 38? There is 38. So this is hopefully going to be like a hefty, long-running series of streams. Featuring the painting of these guys. I had been working and am still working on a guy whose name I have forgotten, Usheran, of the not Soulblight Grave Lords, Flesh Eater Courts. I've been working on that guy. He was on the Other Realms streams. I will probably be going back to him as well. He's coming along pretty well. He's like 65 to 70% complete, I'm gonna say. I nearly craft knifed myself again. Also, if you watch my streams, you'll have the thrilling enjoyment of me potentially injuring myself at some point, because I am clumsy. So like, it's, you know, oh, tune in and you won't miss out a man stabbing himself in the finger at some point. I probably shouldn't declare that on the internet. But I am nothing if not consistently stupid. That sprue's done with, go away. Hopefully my royalty-free playlist won't get flagged on YouTube as well, because it did on the other place. But I'm assuming that's just because it's an automatic system. I know, like, some of this is like video game music and stuff, but it's covers and whatnot, so... Or it's free to use. That bat dude looks cool. Look at this bat guy. Him is bat. Look, I will put him in front of this camera that might focus. But I can't tell if it is or isn't focusing because I turned my other monitor off to save electric. Pointy Skelly Man, 26. I'm going to do you next, Pointy Skelly Man. Goes with 25. This gibbet, gibbet. No. Gallows. Why isn't it coming out? I missed one altogether. Get off. I sincerely hope that after building all this stuff and building oh crikey, what's his name? Nagash, that I don't end up having to move again anytime soon, because the biggest form of anxiety for me is moving house when I have all these little pieces of plastic. I'm so scared of the casualties. I might have given you a little bit of an arm amputation. Also going to try and trim this up with the clippers and not the knife. Mirrored line. Give me a base, I need a base. Literally have files, I could be filing this stuff. I'm being a little more careful with it, but I'm not. Ba, ba, ba. Yes. You are hanging from the gallows. Or you have been a naughty man. I wonder if I can keep the streams up. Like, if that's a default setting on the YouTube for streaming. Skelly Man on the gallows, 1. What's this? 30. Does that go with something? It does. Well, I mean, they all go with something, but does it go with something I'm doing right now? And the answer is yes. Goes with 29. It's stuck to my thumb. Get off! Get off me! 29. 29. 29. 29, there it is. He's got a little butt. You have a tiny butt. You also have big, thick bit to try and clip him out from. Goodness me. That's awkward. Please. Gently. Come on. Get off, you petulant object. Thank you. God, that was awkward to clip off. He also needs a base. Much akin to all of the things. Little gargoyle man. Let's affix your head upon your body. And affix your entirety onto your base. Yeah, little gargoyle guy. He's cool. Little gargoyle guy. That's one. Right there. Some sort of disgusting cat creature. Not an actual cat. Like, cats aren't disgusting. I like cats. I like animals. Why do I not keep the bases nearby? Wet is easier. God, I'm absolutely sweltering again. For it is now the joys of British summer, which, thanks to our terribly designed country and infrastructure, sucks so much ass. Little disgusting cat monster. Yeah, I think it's a cat at least. Right, I think I've got one more skelly man on the gallows. And one more bat. What do we find next? 27. Skelly man on the gallows it is. Where is his gallows? What? Eh? Is it not? Eh? Hang on a minute. Where are the other gallows? I've only got one set of gallows. That can't be right. Oh no. Oh, I haven't done the ultimate goof, have I? I might have messed up. Oh, I might have messed up big time. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I need to check to see if I have done something very silly. Take my headset off for just a second. Why would they be somewhere else? Surely they'd all be on here. Because it specifically shows... What? Wait, there is only one of each. There is only one of each. Okay, right. Crisis averted, I think. I think there's only one of each. If there isn't, and there is meant to be two of each, shit, I've thrown something out I shouldn't have at some point. I mean, I could just bring Google up really and like check or look in the contents of the book. But that would involve forethought. And I do not have any of that. Another base. Base. So I play a rather well-known mobile game. I mean, I play it on the PC because it has a Steam client. I play Marvel Snap. And I was going to say something about it, but I've completely forgotten what it was. Huh. Another Skelly guy done, at least. Even if I have forgotten the thing that I was going to talk about. Wow. It's definitely one of those days. Again. Need the last of the bats. Should be one more spare. One more pair of bats. $35, $6, and $7. This has 3 parts. Thrilling. We need to get some new clippers. This one's a the little spring part of them broke a few months back, and they're just getting old. I've had them for a lot of years. I think I need to change the latency, if I can, because that's a big old gap between what I'm doing here and what's coming up on the screen. Like when I can see on the screen trimming up the first part, I'm trimming up the third and final part. I wouldn't mind like 3 to 5 second delay. That's like 20 or 30, and it's a bit hefty. Beep. I have the wrong bats. See, that looks cool. Like as far as a swarm of bats on a little base goes, that's like a really well done little gathering of guys. And now to do it all again. But I'm going to clip out the 2 skelly parts because apparently we don't need them. Just going to set them to one side. I'll put them in my drawer of random crap at some point. So I'm just cutting them out of the way quick first. Right. So shuffle these boys back a little bit so I've got some more space on Les Suzanne. Let's start with the cat creature first because I can see it. I missed. Do, 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 do. Woof! Once again, close to my finger. The little cat creature done. That's not the sprue I need. I need this one. I'm gonna do the little gargoyle guy next. Scared that I clip the ones that have got just like a singular piece. When I go to clip them, it's gonna just hold them in. It's gonna just launch them into the nether. was I going to talk about that game? Anybody else get that? Like, I know there's only like one person dipping in and out, but like, if this stays on YouTube, which I kind of hope it does anybody else get that? Like, where you have something in mind that you want to talk to someone about, and like, you know exactly what you're going to say, and you know the subject, yet the second you say, like, oh, I want to talk about this thing, the thing that you want to talk about just gone immediately. Like, your brain just farts it out. And then you're left, like, confused. I think we're going to cut all the parts of the bats out first. Put them in little piles. 39. And 38. 33. 34. Poke. Yeah, I hate it when that happens. I was sitting on the sofa watching What We Do in the Shadows with my partner at the weekend, and I turned to them and was like, oh, hey, you know this thing? Like, I now can't remember at all what the thing was. And they're like, oh, yeah. And I was like, just went, and they were like, what? I was like, I can't remember. And they're like, but you literally just said, hey, you know this thing. And I'm like, I did, yes. That doesn't mean I can remember what it was I wanted to talk about it. I cannot remember the I can remember the subject, but I cannot remember the specific details of why I wanted to discuss this thing with you, or I wanted to tell you about. Like, I learned cool fact. Cool. What was the cool fact? I can't remember. I know what it was I learned the cool fact about, you know, but I can remember what the fact was. Madness. God, I'm rambling. But I have a perfectly viable excuse. My anxiety is running, like, pretty damned high right now, due to the whole unpleasantness this morning. So I'm just, like, hopped up on adrenaline. Excuse me, Sir Bat, you have too much junk in your trunk. Excuse me while I trim your trunk of its junk. Okay. A little blob on the back. Little blob in the chest cavity. Oh, Oh, it fell off. Oh no. There we go. I was awaiting your squelch. You have to have a good squelch. One cool looking bat's done. Wait. Wait. It's that way round. Did I do that right on the first one? Nope. Never mind. Variety. In you go, little bats. Unfortunately, you can't really get much variation on the angle that they sit. They kind of basically just go on one way and one way only. But that's fine. There we go. Right. That, if I activate my other screen and press a wonderful button. Warning, the stream is what? What is wrong with it? Oh. Oh, hang on. I can get rid of this. Hang on. People, anyone, open widget. The stream's current bitrate is lower. We recommend that you use a stream bitrate of that many. How do I change it? How does one change the bitrate? I don't know how to change it. Wait, is that done in OBS? Bear with me a second. I will change the thing to the thing. Right. So you can kind of see the guys a bit better. I'm going to adjust this camera while I'm here to where it should be. Oh, look at the things that I have made today. Shit. Now I'm going to try and figure out how to fix that. Settings. Stream. Output. How much does it recommend? 6,800? Okay. Can I type the amount in? I hope this doesn't screw anything up. Uh-oh. Are we still going? I don't care about that. Okay. I think I fixed it. The stream's current bitrate of 6,900 kilobytes per second is lower than the recommended bitrate of 6,800. What? Anyway, okay. I think we're back in action. I just want to change one last setting. Actually, I'll use that. Leave that. Yeah, I'll leave that as it is for now. Okay, I've nudged things about, but let's not worry about it. It's fine. I think we're okay now. Can I maximize that? Yes. Just examining a few other things very quickly. I don't know whether to put this in the how to and style section, or whether to put it in something else. I'm going to close that, and I'm going to go back to doing it on my browser, because I prefer the way it looks. How do I find my stream again, though? Ah. Crap. Well, that doesn't get me anywhere. I go there. Then I go there. Yeah, I prefer looking at it like that, I think. Okay, right, so we're back on it. We're back in it, we're back on it. Yeah, so this is what we've finished so far. I'm now going to have to move it all out of the way somewhere. Oh, my box of things to spray. I must put you in, some of you in this box of things to spray. The box of things to spray is full of many things so far. But to be fair, not every single item that comes off of here is going to be going straight into said box, because some of them might need some filling. You can go in there. And you. And you. You've got a little gap, so you're going in the box, you're going to one side to be filled. He's good. Can move these ones as well, that's good. Let's not move too many of the bats just yet, because they seem a little flimsier. So I'm gonna, well, no, you can go in there. Which means the other one of them can go in there. These bits that I've done previously can go in here. Sorry, we will be back on the actual building side of things momentarily. I'm just clearing the deck a bit so I can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. Right. Ow! The model just stabbed me. I have been stabbed by my own construction. Yeah, I'm just going to let them ones set a bit better. And this little cat needs some filling in its butt cracks, so that's all good. Next, we are going to start building the Dreadwalker zombies and the Ulfenwatch. Yeah. Yeah. Ulfenwatch. Come here, Sprue. Whatever comes off first. This. Whatever this is. Part 5. Where does 5 go? Ah, okay. So I want to make a bunch of bodies first, I think. 2, 4, 6. Well, there's 10. There's 10 of these guys, so let's get 10 bases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, I've got 10 bases. This is a start. And then it looks as though I can vary up the bodies that I use. So if I take a D8 and a D10, so this is a 10 here, and an 8, which is here, and then I take a 7 and a 9, so that was the 8. So if this time I put 7 with 8 and 9 with 10, when I do the next one, I shuffle those around, which would make different guys. So I'm pretty sure that's what that means in the instructions, is that the parts are interchangeable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all 4 of these specific ones first. Thus maximizing my variety in the build, you know, so the models don't all look the same. You don't want that. You don't want sameys. You want to try and make as much variety as possible. So now they're there. If I grab the other sprue, and this time I want to do 8 with 9 and 7 with 10. So if I now clip out 10, and 9 and put them separate from one another, like that, I have ensured that I have the biggest variety. That was almost smart of me. Superb. And thus the first dread-walking zombie is complete. I really like painting like zombies and stuff, because one, gory shit's cool, and two, it allows for me to cock up, but it be less noticeable that I have in fact cocked up. Because if I make a boo-boo, I can just be like, gore, as in viscera. Problem solved. So there you can see, we've got, oh, wrong one, two of the same body, but by using, by putting the different torsos on, they look pretty damn different, which is nice. We like this. And the same thing will occur with this one. The next one is 6, so I'm going to have to work out what ones I want to put on which ones first, I think, for the remaining models here. But again, same body, different torso, makes something that looks plenty unique enough. There are bits I'm going to have to hoover in here when I'm done. I'm just blowing bits of plastic all over the floor at the minute. Right, so if I take the 2s, the 4s, and the 6s, this is 6. 6, 4, and 2, and base, and then I match them up with 1, 3, and 5. There's 1. Come here. 1. 3. And 5. So that's the first trio. We then go to the other sprue, and we take to... Ah! 4 and 6. And this time we matched them with 3, 5, 1 would work. How is that not clipped off of there? Get off! Mm. So again, they should all be different. There should be no matching skelly monsters. Zombies. These are zombies. The skelly men are the next part. Surprised that came off so easily. Just remember I've still got some ghouls to build for my flesh eater courts. Be good to get them done as well. Shmim shmabadoo. Shmim shmabadee. I think I might set the side view camera up in a different place. Try it in a different place with a different angle. Got an idea for that. That arm is stressed a little bit. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. Make sure it doesn't break. Not that it'll matter because it's a zombie. Oh no, my zombie's lost an arm. Whatever will I do? Okay. We are ready to begin. I'm going to slot them all in first. There's a cap gone for my glue. It's there. I'll lose that. There's definitely some really, really cool sculpts. I like these ones. Oh, he hasn't gone in. Go on. Squidge in, you bugger. There we go. Some of these can be a little pedantic, like the glue almost forms like an airlock in the peg hole. You have to really squidge it in. Not every time, doesn't always happen. Just happens sometimes. Oh, thank you, person who liked the stream. Much appreciated. There we go. So that is the Zambos in this build done. I am, however, probably going to have to call the stream there because the reflux is getting aggressive again. The kind of, I think I need to rest my throat. But, I'm going to try and do something. Hit. Nope, that's not working. Why is that not working? Am I turning it the wrong way? It's because I'm turning it the wrong way. Infinite wisdom. Get off. There we go. Haha. The camera will not focus. Probably because it's all grey plastic. But yeah, they're done. Just got a few more dudes left. This is the guy I was talking about earlier. He's hiding back here at the minute. Here's the thing I'm currently painting. If anyone cares, I'm going to turn the light off on the camera, so I don't know if... Actually, no, that's fine. There are all the gunpla. Some stuff up there, and then all the gunplas are there. All the way down to the bottom, down here. Oh, exciting. And then over there is the cabinet. This time I will turn the light off. With all the models in it and on it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to stand holding this for a moment. Right, I will hopefully be back at another point this week with probably the zombies part of this build. But yes, a good test run. Hopefully a slightly different camera layout perhaps next time as well, but we'll see. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.